two initials are known by all performance car enthusiasts. RS. Roaring sound, raising standard, real savage. These are Audi's racing sport models. Finally, Audi shows its very first RS Q8. This car is not only made for comfortable traveling, that's for sure. Buckle up and hold on. Here's what's up, Audi. So, the new Audi RS Q8, the first Audi RS Q8, the latest member of the RS family. I'm a bit speechless.
We did a lot of work and now we are finished, so that's great. I mean, in general, it's a car that basically can everything. So you can go off-road, you can go on track for performance, it's perfect.
But not only performance is there, also sustainability.
We featured the mild hybrid system in this RS Q8. So we do have a 48 voltage system and it's possible to coast with the car. So between 55 and 160 kilometers an hour, the car is able to shut down the engine completely. So we are saving about 0.8 liters of fuel per 100 kilometers. That's a lot. And the car is so intelligent. It combines this system with the cylinder-on-demand technology you might know from the former RS6 and RS7 model. So we are electrifying the car. So this is next step to electrifying Audi Sport.
But when the engine is switched on, that's when all the emotion comes to life. So throw some numbers at me.
It's the 4 liters V8 twin turbo with the 600 horsepower and 800 newton meters of torque. We do have an acceleration of from 0 to 100 in just 3.8 seconds.
Under 4, which is very impressive.
And top speed of a limited 305 kilometers an hour.
The question is then, who is the buyer, the target audience of the car?
Oh, I think everyone needs it.
I definitely need it, for sure.
But I think so, current Audi Sport customers, they just want to have a daily driver which is intelligent and efficient. But on the other hand, they can switch the car with pressing one button to a real supercar.
While living at the Nürburgring, I'm quite often blessed by very exceptional sightings. And on one of those evenings, I saw the RS Q8 performing and doing something exceptional. It did a very impressive 7 minutes 47, which is by now a lap record of the fastest SUV on the Nürburgring.
And, we were expecting coming below 750. Yeah, in the end, Frank managed to do a 742 lap. So he's our development driver. He did
the winner of the N24 2019.
That's right, that's right. So starting with this one, I have a small present for you. So this is a stopwatch, and this could be your new lap timer. So it's just 5 seconds. Maybe this will help you.
But you also brought something big with you, I see.
Oh yeah, so this is a tire of the lap record. This is a standard Pirelli P0 tire. So with the A0 mark on it, it's especially developed for the RS Q8, but it's a standard profile. Let's say you can drive in wet conditions and you have so no disadvantage with this one in daily driving. We had to do an official booking on the Nürburgring for this lap time record, and there's a lap timing, an official one, and there's a notary, so this is all fine.
How important is the Nürburgring for you at Audi Sport?
So with the RS Q8, we did about 18,000 kilometers on the Nürburgring. We are checking about the durability of the car, about the RS specific parts we built in there. So we do have a lot of experience how the car should behave in these 8,000 kilometers of one endurance run, and how to release it to the customer.
You not only brought the tire, you actually brought the whole car.
Of course. So this is an, let's say an old test mule, and just want to show how these prototype cars are built up. So we are measuring some temperatures out here, and what you see is a very big air filter on the top, and down below, as low as it gets, the V8 twin turbo engine.
Yes. And actually also another feature is the coming home.
Yeah, this is a nice feature on the rear light. So this is an RS specific animation of the lights.
Wow. So thank you very much for joining us and for telling us about the latest member of the RS family. And you guys, let us know in the comments below, where would you like to take out the RS Q8? We know what it does at the Nürburgring, but maybe the fastest Mac drive order? Say cheese! What's up, Audi? In our show, we often talk about electrification. But you know what's really awesome of electrification? Robots! And today we have plenty of them. Robot 1. How should the racing series of the future look like? Electric, of course. And what about robots in the pit lane? And this is exactly what ITR, the marketeer of current DTM series, have developed. Cars with close to 1000 horsepower, top speed of over 350 kilometers an hour, and the state-of-the-art robotic battery exchange systems. This could be one day the replacement of current DTM series. You know, it's kind of funny that back in the days everyone was criticizing Formula E, and nowadays the future of racing is electric. Robot 2. Whenever you want to have some specific color for your car, you always have to go to a tuning shop. But that belongs to the past now, if you're going to order a Lamborghini Urus. Because thanks to artificial intelligence and advanced robotic systems, you can now pick pretty much any color you want next to the standard color palette. But also, mother company Audi has developed a new painting process, whereby 2 coats of paint can be applied at the same time, which is not only very efficient, but also drastically reduces the eco footprint. Robot 3. Vorsprung durch Lego Technik. At the World Robot Olympics, kids and teenagers are challenged to create their own robots. And this year's topic is smart cities. It is also a very important topic for Audi. And to support the bright minds of the future, it has sponsored this year's event. Robot 4. Did you ever want to get exclusive behind-the-scenes insights of the smart and robotic Audi assembly line in Ingolstadt? You may say it's easier said than done, unless you live in Germany. Nope. Because Audi is the very first car manufacturer to offer virtual and interactive factory tours called Audi Stream. Here, an experienced tour guide welcomes you to your personal live stream tour and guides you through the assembly line of the new A3 and A4 and answers all of your questions. The new RS Q8 is not the only new 8 of the pack. The new S8 combines luxury and performance. The mighty powerful V8 brings you up to speed, while the predictive active suspension keeps the ride smooth. How smooth, would you ask? Well, the DTM driver and Le Mans winner Loic Duval checked it out for us.
Much more sporty car compared to the A8. You can see at the front with the new grid, with the ceramic brakes, you have performance but also security. 571 horsepower, 800 Newton meter, 3.8 seconds 0 to 100. Don't tell me that's not sporty. As a racing driver, I love to sit behind the steering wheel. I had the chance to drive the car and to be driven. At the end, it's a really difficult choice.
Captain Video! Us car guys quite often say it's absolutely impossible to finish a project car. And the best example would be Sarah, aeromotive space engineer who has a project car in form of Audi TT. For those people, no challenge is too much. And after 50 episodes, let's see how far she is.
This is the new project car for my channel. Let's make progress, not clickbait. I just realized something really shitty after doing all this work. How the hell is there a coolant leak on the frame rail? This is the first time I'm going to move this car under its own power. So much for this drive. There's something majorly wrong with the turbo. It will continue. I will fix this thing.
Earlier this year, I had an amazing opportunity to test drive the Audi TTS. It was very good, but it made me curious how much better could the TT RS be? And the guys from Carwow can answer this question.
The TT has an absolutely lovely cabin, so quality is brilliant, the design is simple. You get RS progressive steering, which turns in a bit faster than the standard cars, and it really is precise and sharp. An engine is just to die for.
What makes a perfect story? Personal development, ups and downs, and of course, an Audi.
I met Terry. He phoned me to say he'd spotted this car. I gave it a bit of thought and decided I had to go and have a look at it.
I think he planned that I was going to be about 16. I would have sort of been learning to drive by that point. I think in total it was 8 years.
You know, it's such a special thing for him. It means so much to him and to the rest of the family. I don't think we could get rid of it.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I certainly have, because I talked about my two favorite things, the RS models and the Nürburgring. But I'm very much looking forward to the last year's episode, because it's Christmas time. So make sure to tune in, because we're gonna have lots of presents for you.